Hello, fair maidens, and welcome now to Thursday. Well, I think for the Virgos, you're feeling sunny, you're feeling cool, but probably not too excited about life. The moon is in your sign for a second day in a row. It's come off of Saturn, and I think emotionally it sets the tone for the day. So emotionally, really, the whole planet is feeling a bit odd. And it's not because the moon's in Virgo. It's actually because the sun is at 0 degrees Aries. And I always say here at Soul Garden, 0 means 0. It means it's offline, we don't feel it, and it's almost as if the entire Earth is in retrograde for one day. It's a kind of a giant blowout sale, so to speak. All karma must go. I'm not going to run too far with those jokes. That's all you get. But emotionally, it does mean that there's awareness of ego and emotion side by side. This puts Virgos in a very confident position, and I think really your own inner change is probably where your heart is today. If you're new to Soul Garden, I'll kind of remind the Virgos, you're on an 18-month rewrite of your ego, which will complete sometime around January of 2010 for good. So emotionally, you're in part of that rewrite. And in the last 30 days or so, you've been really focused on rebirthing your idea of marriage, kind of repositioning ego in relation to marriage. Now, although you have worked on that for a good 30 days, I'll tell you as your astrologer, you are only 1/3 complete with that process. There are 2 more thirds to go. And I think those 2/3 must incorporate 2 major areas of Virgo's change. On the one hand, it deals with the Sun-Aries transit. In the next 30 days, Virgos will be rebirthing, it's a weird term, rebirthing their intimacy and trust. It's time to completely reconsider who you trust, why you trust certain people. Do you trust yourself? In that trust is honesty. Are people being honest? Are you being honest with yourself? It can be a very difficult transit if you're in a lot of denial. If you've been in a lot of pain because of people betraying your trust or people not going far enough, etc., well, that pain will end in the next 30 days, so good news. Either way, it's going to be a month of some deep private exploration, and I think it's part of you still rebuilding the marriage part. So if you're still disappointed with the marriage transit, hold off. Christopher is telling you, once you get the intimacy part down, I think the marriage part will fall into place. All right, Virgo, enjoy the moon in your sign, and I'll see you tomorrow with more soul horoscopes and your weekend forecast as always. So live, love, be.